I think we can all agree, at least at this table, that none of us would visit if the reverse were true, if there were male sex dolls. I don't think any of us would be going to a brothel with sex dolls or a brothel, period. Could there be a benefit to this? Is there anything good here?
Okay. Well, if we take a step back, individuals who might have social anxiety or difficulty engaging socially, this could be almost like a training wheel. So if they haven't actually dated or wooed a woman in, who knows, decades sometimes, when somebody has very crippling social anxiety, this could be a path for them to then get more comfortable.
Practice.
Yes.
I mean, we practice on the CPR dummy. Why not practice on Katie?
Yes, that would be the step back approach. But here is my concern as a psychologist is we know a lot of research in terms of virtual reality video games that's been established. So the American Psychological Association Task Force says that the more you play these virtual reality games, the more aggression increases, lower empathy, you don't develop those pro-social behaviors.
It's dehumanizing.
That's absolutely right. So we have these toys, and now these people are going to have those same effects, essentially. And this is a scary thing. Some of these dolls have a frigid setting, so they can actually even say, no, please, no. Then it feels like they're playing out a rape scenario. And then what if they're practicing that and then they see a real person and they do the same thing to a real person?
That's the one thing,
practice rape.
No.
It's such a good point. And so before we leave this topic, the one thing I did think of is we've talked about sex trafficking on this show this year. And we know that there are brothels out there where sex trafficking is occurring. And the one thing I thought of, well, if this could somehow mitigate or minimize the sex traffic trade, I mean, I certainly would rather have a man go into a brothel where there are sex dolls than a brothel where there are individuals who may be against their will or they've been coerced. You know, there's a lot of sad things that can happen in a brothel. In this case, I feel like if you're a man, you go in, even if you catch an STD from a sex doll, you kind of did it, that's on you. That's, you know, and you're not damaging anyone else in the process.
They still want you to wear a condom with
But do you really think the guys going in are wearing a condom? I doubt it. And you have to remember too, we forget when it comes to things like sexually transmitted diseases, there are bacterial STDs, there are viral STDs. Also, just if you're a man and you're laying up all over this doll, risks of MRSA, if you're the next, I mean, it's just, it's almost virtually impossible, short of taking this doll and dipping it in a vat of disinfectant after every use, that you could properly disinfect these dolls.
If you want a sex doll, buy your own, don't go to the brothel.